Hey everyone! In this video, I'll walk you through the step-by-step process of installing Invoke AI on your Windows machine. Stick with me until the end of this video, where I'll share how I was able to overcome the installation issues I encountered, and I'll show you a workaround that might help you too. The first step is to download the latest installer from the official GitHub repository. To do this, open your web browser and navigate to the Invoke AI GitHub page. You can find the link in the description below. Once you're on the GitHub page, click on the Releases link. This will take you to the available releases. Scroll down to Assets where you find the latest release. Click on it to download. This will download the latest installer for Invoke AI on Windows. Before unpacking the installer, I suggest to unblock it. To do this, right-click on the downloaded file and select Properties. In the Properties window, you'll see a checkbox that says Unblock. Check this box and click OK. Now that we've unblocked the zip file, we can unpack it to extract the contents of the installer to a new folder. Before we can start the installation, we need to enable long paths. To do this, look for the reg file in the unpacked folder. Double-click on this file to run it. For safekeeping, you can also add the key to your favorites in the registry, making it easily accessible if you need to restore it later. To begin the installation process, simply run the install bat file. After configuring the long path setting, you'll need to install Python. I thought I was making a smart move by installing the latest version of Python, which is 3.13, but it backfired. The installation came to a halt with an error. No Python was detected. I took a step back and did what I should have done initially, uninstalled the latest version. I installed the recommended Python version. I then proceeded to install the required Visual C++ redistributable version. With all the prerequisites met, I pressed Tab to select the version, and as I always do, I opted for the latest version available. Select an installation path, then select the type of GPU you installed on your computer. If you're unsure which GPU you have, a simple way to find out is to open the Device Manager in Windows. Shame on me for having such lousy hardware. If you're feeling generous, be sure to leave a like. Once you've chosen your hardware, the installation process will begin. Please be patient, as it may take a few moments for the installer to download the necessary files from the internet. If the installation completes without any issues, you should see the following confirmation message: Installation successful. To start Invoke AI, run invoke.bat. In some cases, the latest version of Invoke AI may not run properly. If you encounter any issues when installing or running the latest Invoke AI version, I will now show you a workaround. Go to this website. This is a standalone installer, so no Python installation is needed. Simply download the file, unzip it, and then double-click to run Invoke AI. You could also check that your system meets the minimum requirements before downloading the standalone version. Wonderful, I passed the test. Now, download the standalone version of Invoke AI. It is 32 GB in size. I suggest using a download manager in case the download fails. That way, you won't need to restart the download from the beginning.
One eternity later.
So, once the download is finally complete, go and unpack the file. Run the starter executable. If everything went well, you will be greeted with a dialog. Press the button to accept the license. Invoke AI will start in your browser. This was how to install Invoke AI. I've shown you a workaround in case you run into any issues with the Python installation. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.